Hello everyone, how is it going today? Are we having a good day today? Once I have to catch up my stream to like the correct point in time because it's kind of messed up right now. Okay, how is everyone doing today? Hello Fire King, hello Jackie Plast, how are we doing? As you can see, a little bit of a different stream setup today. We have a tiny bit of a different stream setup than normal. I have a separate camera, exactly, new camera angle unlocked. So we've got the like side angle here to like look at me. And then we have a camera angle for my little drawing area. It's not perfect. I'm sorry, it is a little bizarre. But I don't have a camera stand. I wish I could show you what I do have. It's 3 books stacked on. No, it's actually, hold on. It's a sketchbook stacked on top of a dungeon crawler Carl book, which is a book about a dungeon crawler named Carl, stacked on top of a box of everyday plastic spoons. And my camera's on top of that looking down. So that's the camera angle for today. That's the camera setup. I think it's pretty good overall though. It's you know, it's sturdy, it's stable. Also my camera needed like something to hold it up so it didn't like slide backwards. So I have a little salt and pepper shaker of a mushroom, like a ceramic one, holding up the camera. That's what we're working with. That's it. Hello Jackie Plast, how are you doing today? Fire King says I demand a setup picture before the next stream. Hold on, let me take a picture and see if I can make it so you guys can see it on the... Hold on. Boom. Okay, hold on. Boom. You guys might be able to see this. Can you see this? I don't know if you can or not. It's not showing me. No, it's not very easy to see. Hold on, what if I do it like this? Can you guys see it now? This is what I can see. That's my angle right now. Also, I see the wave mousepad. Yes, it's the Great Wave of Kanagawa? Kanagawa question mark? I don't know. I just know it as the Great Wave. It's one of my favorite art pieces of all time. It's so cool. Yeah, I love the Great Wave. It's one of my favorite paintings ever of all time. Okay, so I figured what we would do today is we would essentially be working on, you know, just like working through some of the comic that we're working on. But I want to do a little update on where we are in the book because I've progressed a little further in the story. I need to take this off. It's kind of hot. Hold on. We've progressed a little further in the story. Dear Lord, this is tight. We progressed a little further in the story. So I want to do a little catch up on like what's going on in there. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Get off. Okay. Whew. I feel like I was getting out of a straitjacket there. That was insane. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, fellas. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start by looking through the first couple of pages we've already seen, then we'll move into the pages you guys haven't seen yet, and then we will continue working. So I've made it through the first chapter. Bro is in a straitjacket. I'm telling you, it's impossible to get out of those silly things. That hoodie was way too tight. Anyways, okay, so here we go. So we have the king here, and he says, and there is no one else to send. And we have his advisor, and he says, I'm afraid not, your majesty. These are the only adventurers small enough to fit in the portal. And then we have the frog, the weasel, the mole, and the badger. Fire King said you're just too buff. You're just too buff a boy. Fire King, last time we talked about anything related to this, you said I was a super weak little baby because I could barely hold up my dog. Because my dog is super heavy, by the way. Do they have names? Yes, but you'll find them out momentarily. They're not very creative names. Then the king says, is that mole naked? And he's pointing with his finger. So we have the advisor kind of like do a pause. He's like, ... And then he says, I think it's star-nosed, your excellency. So it's a joke about the mole being star-nosed and not a naked mole. That was game dev blob. This is artist blob. 2 separate entities. Okay, then we have the king sighing. And we have these goblins down here. I know it's hard to see the bottom of the page. I'm sorry about that. I really can't. I don't have any way to fix that easily, though, until I get my actual setup correct. So, sorry about that. We have the goblins burning down a city, and it says, recently a plague of goblins has cursed my kingdom. My scouts have found their portal, but it's much too small for our usual adventurers to enter, and it's a tree with the goblins outside of it. Then we have the goblin here. Normally the goblins from Dimension 2 are quite friendly and well-behaved, but these recent invaders are starkly unkind, running villagers out of towns and stealing crops. Our attempts to communicate with the Goblin Queen have all been fruitless as of 3 months ago. And we have the king rolling his eyes, we have the little wizard guy, and the call ignored. Next. I don't remember how far you guys have seen, so I don't know what is new and what's not new, but that's okay. My advisors have told me an adventuring party would make a good negotiating envoy, but I'm not fully convinced. And here we have Toad saying ribbit, and he's looking at a pond. It's very hard to see the pond, because I don't have the line work done yet, but, you know, that's it. Magic having call ignored button is peak. I know, I thought it was very silly. Is Ditherblob and Game Dev Blob the same person? I think Ditherblob is a totally separate entity, Jackie, that, you know, hates everything and is also evil. Ditherblob is like the most evil individual of all time, I believe. Because he never feels or experiences joy of any kind. Then we have Weasel talking to Toad, and he's like, Toad! And Toad's like, yeah? Get over here! The king is deciding. He's been deciding for 20 minutes. And then we see the king here, and he's sighing again, as the Weasel and Toad have a conversation. It's squeak, 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 ribbit, squeak, ribbit, ribbit, squeak, 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 ribbit, ribbit. You know, that's what's going on here. And then the king says, but I don't really have any other options. Isn't it like a Jekyll and Hyde situation? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Dithering Blob is Hyde for sure, though. Okay, now we get into the new stuff, I think. So here we go. So the king just said, but I don't really have any other options. And then he says, so off they go. And then we have this big frame. Should I just hold the camera? No, I can't hold the camera. It's too... I'm going to. Okay, here we go. So here we have the adventuring party here. I actually don't know if this is better or worse. It seems kind of worse, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, this angle is orc. I don't know what that means. This angle works. Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can make it a little better, though. Hold on. The previous angle better. Okay. So like this? Is this better or worse? Can we see now? I don't know. We're gonna push down a little bit. There we go. I think that's a decent angle. Anyways, okay. So then it says, so off they go, and the adventuring party leaves. They go off into the adventure. So then we have Toad here, Weasel's here. You could also just angle the drawing pad up a bit, like this. Does this work? I don't know. This is gonna be much better when I actually have my normal camera, like, tripod, because it goes much taller than my other one, the one I'm using right now. So I'll be able to set it up much easier and it'll actually look, like, decent. Anyways, okay. So, here we are. So we have Toad walking and Weasel's walking, and Mole is digging through the ground. And then way back here in the distance, it's really hard to see on the camera, but it's Badger with a big bag of stuff. Badger has a big bag of stuff. You can't even see. This is ridiculous. This is a horrible setup when I'm actually trying to explain the story. Hold on. Let me see if I can... Maybe that's better? I don't know. I don't actually know what's going on here. I have apparently no idea how to stream. It's like my first time. Is this better? That's much worse. This is the worst one yet. This is by far the worst angle. Hold on. I feel like this is okay. This angle's not terrible. Maybe I should have like a head camera. You know what I mean? Like one that goes on my head. That might actually work better. Who knows? Maybe it needs to be taller. Hold on. Maybe that's the key. So I'm adding a Pop-Tart box. Oh goodness. Hold on. Is this better or worse? Oh, goodness. Now we're, like, really far away. Oh, my goodness. This sucks. This is terrible. Unhand me, sir. Oh, my goodness. I think the Pop-Tart box was a bad idea. Now it's too tall. This is ridiculous. We're just going back to the way it was before. This will be fixed next stream, I promise, fellas. Hopefully, anyways. I don't actually know. Okay. Now it's upside down. Oh my goodness, what is happening right now? Hold on. What is going on right now with this silly thing? Flip back over! Flip back over! Oh my goodness. Hold on. Okay, until it flips again. It flipped again! It flipped when I turned it around! What is happening? Okay, hold. Okay. Okay, I'm scared to touch it. We're back. Okay, okay, we're good here. We're good. We're just gonna keep going here. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. So off they go, and the mole is digging, Badger's back here with his bag, the castle's way back here in the background, this is Weasel, this is Toad, they're all walking. For the next scene, it says, Chapter 1. I think it's the natural lighting making it worse to see. I thought so, but look what happens when I turn this on. Do you see the rolling shadow? Isn't that strange? And I have no idea how to fix it. It just rolls. You gotta get rid of the sun? Is this the strategy? And no lamp? Just have it dark? Fire King just wants the stream to be total darkness today. Is this better? Hold on. Is the Saturday stream an interactive stream or a comic stream? I do not know yet, Jackie Placid. To be honest, I've had so much schoolwork I haven't been able to prepare for a interactive stream. So it will probably be a comic stream, but no idea yet. That's a bit better for drawing, but not for the face cam. How's this? I think this is best. How's it going, something? I think this is alright. Today we're working on a comic. That's what we're up to. Anyways, let's just keep moving. Okay. Only here for 2 minutes. Well, thanks for stopping by anyways. Okay, next. After Chapter 1. We have Badger. Huff. 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 So he's like packing this big bag along. Then we have Toad, and he's talking to Weasel, and it's still really hard to see, but that's okay. Toad's talking to Weasel, and he says, do you think we should help him? And Weasel says, no, not really. Since I told Badge to pack light! And then Badger's way down here at the bottom, and he's like looking down. And then Badger screams back at Weasel, these are essentials, Weasel! And then Badger starts mumbling to himself, he says, I need my materials to do my job. Would he ask Toad to leave his sword? No. But me? Oh, of course. Pack light, Badger. Whatever. Then the next page. We have Mole here. And Mole's looking back at Badger, who is mumbling to himself still, all upset. And then Badger is still mumbling to himself. It's all these words in the background. And then there's a thump. And then he says, huh? I stubbed my toe on something. Oh, hello, Mole. And he sees Mole down there. And then it shows Badger down here at the bottom, and he's caught up with everyone else. And he says, and then the fine chap dug a big hole and put my bag inside. He's carrying it for me. And then Toad is down here looking at a flower. And then Weasel says, that or your stuff is all in a hole about 300 skitter steps back. And then Badger has like a moment of realization, and the mole is digging right here. And he says, Mole, my stuff isn't back there in a hole, is it? And then Mole's digging. And then Mole digs away, and Badger's still sitting there, and he's like, Mole? And then it shows Toad, and off screen, we still hear Badger going, Mole? And now Toad's looking down at a flower. And Toad looks up from the flower, because there's a weird liquid on it, but it's not colored, so like you can't really tell it's a liquid right now, because it's not colored in, but it will be later. And then Toad looks up from the flower, and he sees something in between the trees. So then, it zooms in between the trees, and we see this thing. It's like a, you guys can't see it, so I'll have to explain it, but it actually looks like it in color version right now. I was thinking today we could do some line art and coloring, because I don't want to continue the story yet, because I kind of want to do that like on my own time, because I feel like it's really boring. But yes, I'll probably be coloring next. So then we have the robot, which is what this is. The robot's like got his eye closed, and it zooms in, and then bzz, the eye opens. And then Toad says, hey guys, I may need your help. And then, hold on, I'm gonna cover this. And then Badger and Weasel are standing there, and Badger says, with what, Toad? Heaven knows Weasel won't help. And then we have Toad just pointing, and then Badger and Weasel both look where Toad is pointing, and then it says, it's this robot guy, which is really hard to see on stream, I know, but it'll look better actually thing. And then it says, it's like his gun is powered up, he's like, zzz, and he's like, die, vermin! And that's where we're at right now. I don't have anything else. After that, it's blank. So that's the end of chapter 1. That's where chapter 1 ends. And then we'll go into the next chapter. I hope school doesn't kill this project too. Actually, I've been having a pretty good time managing my drawing time with my school time so far. Bob, I don't know something. Welcome back. Something said whoa. Is that a good whoa or a bad whoa? Something. I'm hoping a good whoa, but you know, you never know these days. Anyways, yeah, so far I've been having a lot of fun with this project, so hopefully I'll be able to continue it. Good whoa. Okay. I'm glad to hear that. So I think it's pretty neat so far. I think it's pretty good. We're officially in Christmas break. Good to hear, Jackie. I'm happy you're on break. Should be fun. I didn't know he's going to school. Like, I'm actually dumb. Jackie, that meme is top tier. Hello, R1 friends. How are you doing today? Okay, so what I was thinking about doing is... Okay. I am not very good at rendering at all. I'm, like, actually bad at it. And I know you guys are going to be like, oh, he's just saying that to be like, oh, I'm not good at rendering. Someone give me attention. No, I'm actually really bad at rendering. So what I'm going to do is, I got this. This is tracing paper, okay? It's literally designed for exactly what it sounds like. It's for tracing, which in art is really useful for practicing things. So like if you practice like different anatomy techniques, you need tracing paper. Oh, he's just saying that like, oh, I'm bad at rendering, give me attention. No, I'm not. No, I'm not saying that, Fire King. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to hopefully get a piece of tracing paper out, but maybe not at this point. Come here, you bum. What's going on? This tracing paper is like super glued in here. It's fine. I'll just get this other piece. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try to transfer this onto tracing paper using a technique I like to call tracing. So, so I'm going to trace over it onto a different sheet of paper. And then I will see if I can use that to like practice my rendering so I don't mess it up. You know what I mean? Because like obviously I can always just redraw it, but I kind of like that the original is still pretty like in good shape. In good shape. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Came to stop by and say hi. Anyways, bye. Thy V, thanks for stopping by. Very cool to see you. Hi and bye. Oh, that's exactly what Fire King said too. GoatBlob is tracing and stealing GoatBlob's art again. No, I'm not. It's not stealing. It's called using without permission. It's totally different. It's totally different. So I got my pens here. I got my pens. Okay, gang, I gotta go now. Good to see you guys. Good to see you something. Stop by stream again sometime, man. Always good to see you. If I can find a way to open these, then I'm gonna try to trace. I opened them. I'm gonna try and trace this without messing anything up. And then I'm going to render that and see if I can do a better job with some extra practice. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to mess up the original at all. Even if I can redo it later. Okay. So we're gonna try to do some rendering here. Okay. So starting on panel 1, we're just gonna go over the lines. I'm shaky, dude. I'm always nervous. I'm always nervous when I do this. I always mess it up because I'm too nervous. Okay, here we go. Want to see the end later? All right, something. We'll definitely have it posted somewhere eventually. Okay. Okay, the issue is, if you don't know, the issue is, okay, so the thing is, let me think. The thing is, the pen knows when you're scared. The pen knows when you're scared because it knows when you're not. So, what I need to do is I need to just lock in, take a deep breath. And clear my mind of all fear. It's like going to war, except for scarier. It's even scarier than that. Okay. I'm locked in. Let's go. Okay. Ugh! Come on. I need to enter flow state. I also... Hold on. Do I need to affix this to the paper somehow? Oh, goodness. I have a plan. I'm just going to put a mark in the corner so I can line it up later. Okay, perfect. Here we go. Essentially, I'm literally just going over what I already have in pen, because this is what I'm going to have to do later in order to actually get it rendered fully. I really need to relax because I don't breathe when I do this. I just like hold my breath the entire time, and it's probably terrible for my health. But you know, it works better for the art because when I don't breathe, I don't shake. That's actually really unhealthy. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys not to do that. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys actually not to take that advice. Definitely breathe when you're doing art. Even if it is slightly beneficial not to. So just going over the king here. Just going over the king. Doing the best we can. Okay, then we can do the crown. And boom. We need the eyebrows. Like that. And then probably some, like the area where the eye is like darkened needs to be, yeah, there we go. Then the throne is here. Oh goodness, I just put my finger right in the ink. It'll probably run everywhere, but that's okay. Okay. Boom! We have the king completed at least. Who is this? What's going on here? I totally forgot I put that there. That's okay. That was a plot point we don't actually need. I originally had the mole standing really close to the king to make it really silly, but then I realized that doesn't make any sense, and I would have to draw him that way later, and I didn't really want to, so I didn't. Hand cam, we didn't even get a sub-goal. Okay, that's crazy, Fire King. That's crazy. Yes, secure the paper. Okay, I didn't secure the paper, but that's okay. We'll just work through it anyways. We're strong enough not to need to secure the paper. I also don't have anything to secure it with. I don't have any tape or nothing. So no paper securing going on today. We're just gonna have to make do without. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, and the fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, I'm going slow, going slow, going slow. I don't want to mess up my art, so I'm trying not to breathe. I don't want to have to restart. I cannot get any reprieve. I'm doing the best I can, but I have a shaky hand. I don't have another rhyme. This guy's head is way too big. Rendering stinks. There, that's my song, guys. That's my song for rendering. Okay. 2 things rendered. What is that? That's weird. Anyways, it's fine, probably. Okay. Now we move on to the bigger guys. It is mid-January. Okay, well, I'm in the Christmas... I'm feeling the Christmas spirit, okay? The Christmas spirit I can feel. It's... Jackie Placid's on Christmas break, okay? So maybe don't come at me, Fire King. This frog guy is pretty silly. I like him a lot. Big fan of this frog guy here. Wait, this is actually low-key kind of fun. Normally I hate rendering. I guess this isn't rendering, this is just line art. Normally I hate line art. That's why I do most of my work on the computer, is because if I mess it up, I can just click Control Z to undo. Uh-oh, I shook. I shook the whole thing. I should have affixed this to the paper. I'm being punished. Okay. Okay. The issue is I don't have any table room. There's no table room. Now we watch Gubby Artist in his natural habitat rendering, stealing his own comic. What does Gubby mean? It's a Roblox brain rot rabbit. I hate Gubby. A recent addition to the Forsaken culture, also Mafioso's pet. Interesting, I've never heard of this fabled Gubby character. Okay. Boom. Guys, I feel like I'm locked in. Okay, that was not ideal, I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty rough, but that's okay. Okay. Frog's done. Weasel time. The eyes, Chico. The eyes never lie. What's that from? It's from something, but I don't know what. Oh, speaking of Dungeon Crawler Carl, you might want to call maintenance if you're locked in your room. Locked in my room? What? Oh, locked in. Hilarious, Fire King. Very, very funny. What was I gonna say? Oh, Fire King, you like to read. You know what you need to read? You need to read Dungeon Crawler Carl. That book is fire. Hold on. It's impossible to explain, but it is so peak, man. You would think it's so funny. It is hilarious. It has a cat in it as well. A cat named Princess Donut. She's really cool. You would like it, dude. It kind of reminds me of your sense of humor, actually. Boom. 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 Okay, Weasel's done. Mole's turn. Okay. Those are the eyes. Here's the nose. Arguably the most important part. Boom. I gave him a weird lump on his head by accident, but that's okay. You know, we're kind of just ignoring that. Bang. Bang. Oh, that's terrible. I just messed up that finger so bad. It's okay. It's okay. We ignore that and keep going. Bang. 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 Okay, then we go. Out and around. Then we go. Bang. 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 Okay. Whew! We're locked in. We're locked in. Very Angry Duck, hello. Welcome. How are you doing today? Pangy, how are you doing? I didn't see you either. My goodness, everyone snuck in while I was looking down. Wait, I heard about this, specifically Man in Dungeon with Cat, because I heard they were theoretically making a show. If they make a show, it would be so peak. It is really, really good, Fire King. It is like... It's probably one of the best books I've read this year. And I've actually already read 3. I'm not... It's not like... Actually, I don't know. All 3 books were really good. I don't know. Books are just fun to read, and that one's really good. It's a really fun read. It's, like, fun enough that I've, like, low-key been ignoring some homework to keep reading it. Which I know isn't super, you know, I wouldn't advise that for those who are, like, still in school, but, man, the book's good. It's very, very fire. Okay. Down. Up and over. Up and over. Let me go like a circle for the nose. Then we go whoosh. Give him the tie. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, hold on. We need to do... No! Ah! Actually... Shoot. I smudged the mole. That's okay. Boom. 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 okay. Okay, there we go. Whew! All the actual characters are, like, done in, pen. Jackie Plass just said, we can make a dithering stream this Saturday. Jackie, I'm going to attack you. Genuinely. The ferret looks nice. Reminds me of Leaf from Bug Fables, the Everlasting Sapling. I'm not familiar still. I still haven't looked up that game. I really need to. Okay, so saying it's my humor was a compliment. Yes, it's funny, Fire King. It's, like, actually funny. Remember to like the stream and donate all your donate all your worldly possessions? Guys, please do not donate all your worldly possessions to me. I would not know what to do with them. I'd probably just give them back, to be honest. I don't want your worldly possessions. Donate all worldly possessions. That's kind of freaky. I don't like that. I'm scared of the donations of all worldly possessions. Okay. Now I'm adding some lines. Ah, stop moving! I should have fixed this to the paper. But I didn't have anything to do it with. Okay. Here we go. This is the first line going down. Come here. Boom. One line. Uh-oh. I just put a big mark in one of my sketchbooks. That's okay, though. Oh, no. We're not lined up at all, are we? Two lines. Hold. Our frog's a little bit outside the line, but that's okay. He's just a big guy. That's the thing about it, is he's just a big guy. He goes outside the lines a little because he's so cool. Ah, stop moving, you silly thing. Okay, we're still good. Next line. Uh-oh. That line did not come out very well. That's okay, though. What is wrong with you, Fire King? I looked down for 5 seconds. Psycho Streamer calls viewers' stuff worthless and says that if they aren't good enough, he will throw them out and laugh at the person who sent it to them. More news at 12. Then Fire King donated $5 and said, all my worldly possessions. Oh, wait. Oh, no. An otherworldly possession slips through the gate. Goat, run, it's coming. Fire King, if a demon enters this room in the next 30 to 40 business days, it's hands. Do you understand that? After it comes for me and eats me or possesses me or whatever, the first thing I'm going to do is send it over to you, and you'll also be possessed or eaten or whatever. Thank you anyways, Fire King, for your otherworldly possessions. Something is wrong with you, Fire King. Extremely mad chicken. And Fire King steals my #1 spot. Can reply now. Can we please speak language? Yes, English only, please. English only. He hasn't even noticed his viewers sent the last of his money that he was going to feed the starving children with. What a sociopath. Very angry duck. I'm sending the demon to you third. After Fire King, I'm sending the demon after you. You're going down 2. And that's that. Everyone else in chat is fine. It's just you two. Just you two I'm sending the demon after. Because, you know what? Because that's what you deserve, maybe. Maybe that's what you deserve. Okay, hold on. I'm adding another line. Okay. Ugh, I keep smudging the silly thing. It's quite annoying. But we do have this now. It's pretty cool. It's like a family portrait of them. Because I didn't add the extra lines in between. I still need to, but... it's kind of neat that there's like temporarily a family portrait altogether. But not neat enough to keep. Sorry, fellas. You're getting broken up. Also, I have no idea how I'm gonna make this an online, or like a digital file so I can like upload it anywhere. But, you know, that's a problem for like future me sometime. We're just gonna ignore that for now. You know what I mean? Like, I have no idea how I'm gonna make this a digital file at all. Okay. Now we go to the next line. Hold. And add that one in. Also, yeah, sorry, if something happens in chat, I can't actually see it. Not only because, like, I'm not looking at chat, but also because I don't have my headphones in, and normally I have, like, a little thing that tells me when things are happening in chat. And it's, like, audio-based, but I couldn't put my headphones in while also being close enough to, you know, draw. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. Let's just keep going. Bang. So yeah, that was a good point that, Very Angry Duck brought up. I did not mean to seem, unhappy with the donation, Fire King, although you did send a demon after me. I just could not hear. Sorry about that. And heaven forbid I throw money at my friends. What if I start throwing it back? I don't know if... Okay, pause. Not like that. I didn't mean throwing it back. I meant throwing money back at Fire King. I don't think it has that capability, though. Wouldn't that be silly, though, if I could? We could have, like, a donation war where we're just throwing money at each other. Hold on. I'm gonna read chat. I got one more line to put down, though. Okay. There we go. Now I can color it. Scan it using a printer. Do you think that would work? I've tried that before, but it never works. Cornflakes. Only if you pay for travel to come fight me for the dithering stream. Jackie, I'm telling you, if you try and make me have a dithering stream, it's hands. I'm telling you right now. Most printers have a scan feature that allows you to send them to an email. By the way, GoatBlob mural at W Place still stands. Really? That's cool, Jackie. I did not know that. I should go check it out someday. I just don't know how the actual functionality works. Extremely normal streamer does not have third eye to check that. Equal amount of news at 6. Okay, Very Angry Duck, I want you to know that's the funniest, like, bit for a news thing I've ever heard. Because, like, I know what you're talking about. You're doing the, like, more news at 6, but it's equal amount of news. That's pretty funny, dude. Sorry, I'll stop now. Huh? Twitch has money capabilities, but I'll ban you first? Fire King, do you even know my username on there? It's the same as on here. But still, so much news at 2363. So that means we can take over chat and he won't be able to know for a while. What does that mean? What do you mean take over chat? You can't take over chat. Cornflakes again. What? If I spoke main language in chat, I am 98% sure I'd be banned into oblivion. But a chatter here can speak nonsense, but they are fine. Where did he... I think he's technically speaking English with the cornflakes. He's just spelling it wrong. You followed me. I know your account. Wait, it shows you your followers? What? That's not cool. I thought it was like a secret thing. A secret third option. Hold on, I'm getting my markers. I'll be right back. It'll take like 1 second. Okay, I haven't looked at chat yet, but I guarantee I haven't looked. I have my eyes closed. I guarantee at least one person in chat typed the number 1, and then someone else said, dang, he's been gone a while. Is that accurate? Let's find out. Hold on. Streamer disappears out of existence. New news at 7. Twitch's streaming service. 1. Very angry duck. There it is. Wait, is that in reaction to me saying that, or is that real? I think that's probably in reaction to me saying that. Dang, he's been gone a while. See, I knew it. I know you guys so well. Thank you guys. I appreciate you helping me out with that bit. Hey, I'm back. Had to leave as soon as I joined before. Welcome back, Pangy. We're coloring. These are my colors. See? These are all of them. I'm very proud of them. Okay. Oh, goodness. One almost fell out on me. Okay. Here we go. Now, this is my weakest subject when it comes to art. I'm really, really bad at this. So I want everyone to try and keep a positive attitude as we go into this. That's what we're doing. Dang, he's been gone a while. Okay. Oh, wow, cool. Lots of colors. I'm immune to the language barrier of language in chat. R1 friends, I guarantee you if you start talking another language, Fire King times you out. I'm almost certain of that. I would tread very lightly. Hold on. What color should we use? I don't know the colors very well. Hold on. Luckily, I brought a swath. Or swats. What are they called? Swatches? I don't know. I have these things. Hold on. Quince and salmon pink could be good for our ferret guy. I like those. I think we'll start with a nice salmon pink or quince. Probably salmon pink. Hold on. So it's, what is it? YR4. This is what I'm looking at, by the way. Here's the swath. You guys can look at it too. YR4. YR4. Where is it? Here's quince. We'll take quince out. Where on earth is... Oh, there it is. Right in front of my face. I found it. I have multiple screenshots of our mysterious chatter speaking nonsense in different language. Jackie Placid attempting to blackmail, apparently. He was threatening to do what? What if my beautiful words are timeless symbols of peace, Fire? Okay, Very Angry Duck, I would love to see your timeless symbols of peace. Alright, I'm gonna disappear to the 4th dimension. W access for 5 minutes. Okay. Have fun, R1 friends? I don't know what that means. It's kind of scaring me, but that's okay. I actually need to draw little ears on this guy. Hold on. Boom. Okay. Now we can try and color him. War is bad. Good take, Fire. I mean, a Very Angry Duck. Good take. Big fan of this take. Many people have said this. But, you know, you've said it the best. That's the best so far. Brings a tear to my eye. Me too. After this stream, I'm going to take some moments to weep over how beautiful that was said. Thank you, Very Angry Duck. That was profound. Also, I want to thank everyone that has checked out my game for the Game Jam. I really appreciate that. I want everyone to know. Hold on, I'm coloring, so I can't really talk and color at the same time. I saw your comments, I read them, and they're very sweet. I appreciate that. Even though Fire King can't figure out the rules of the game because he's a little bit of a clown. But you know, that's okay. We like clowns around here as well. It takes a lot to, you know, make a circus, and clowns are an important role. So we're happy you're here, Fire King, to be our resident clown that can't figure out how to play the game. We're happy for you. Listen, I was tired. That had the desired effect. It's okay, Fire King. I can give you like a tutorial if you need it one day. I mean, I don't think Aaron Gray needed the tutorial, but it's okay if you do. It's okay. Okay, ow. Court jester. This is my one chance to get Fire King back. My one opportunity. I've gotta make it count. Hi, hello user, how are you doing? And it nearly worked on a tablet. Don't worry, Fire King, we're both too old for this. I mean, I jingled my way into mod position, so maybe I am the clown blob. Be right back, I'm gonna go change my review on the game. Fire King is gonna make it, like, extremely negative. Like, worst game ever made, bottom 10, wish I didn't have to play it, wish I had my time back. I think my colors are mixing a little bit with the black ink. Not in like a terrible way, but like in a noticeable way. Like, it's not the end of the world, but I think you can just tell a little bit. Yeah, I think right here you can see where that happened. There's a little bit of darkness in the color. Glad to hear you're fine, user. Glad to hear you're fine. Wait, you released a game. Have you noticed me? Fantastic Astral, I did not. Hello, how are you doing? I don't know how I missed you. I have created a poll about dithering stream in Discord. Let the people decide. I'm telling you right now, if you guys vote to have a dithering stream, there's gonna be problems. We're gonna have problems here, okay? That's not a threat. It's not a threat. I'm not threatening anyone. I would never. But we will have problems. That's all I'm saying. There will be repercussions for this. I don't know what the repercussions will be, but there will be them. There will be them. Okay, he's half colored almost. Boom. The coloring is going quite well indeed. Now, the coloring doesn't have to be perfect. I don't really want the coloring to be perfect, if that makes sense. I kind of want it to look like it was, like, hand-drawn or, like, painted on a tapestry or something. So it's kind of supposed to be, like, a little bit of a chill thing going on. Just a few weeks ago, I reached 60 subscribers. Congratulations, user! Very cool, very cool. I'm happy for you, man. That's great to hear. Oh, goodness, I figured out why my chat is being weird. Make sure to like the stream. Thank you, Fire King. No, there is undeniable proof that happened. I am back in existence, 5 minutes up. Welcome back, R1. I'm glad you survived your trip to the 4th dimension. You did threaten to send a demon to me. Okay, you sent the demon to me first. I feel like that's more of a, let's focus on that. Let's focus on that. The spaces didn't work. Wait, that's cool. I can speak the words of the other dimension now. Ooh, you guys have figured out how to transfer dimensions. I'm happy for you all. Meanwhile, I am still stuck in normal dimension. I can't tell if I feel bad for you or happy for me. Which color should I be using? Should I try quince now? I don't even know if it's a different color. They look really similar. That's the wrong end. That's better. Hold on. I don't think the shadows are showing up very well with this color. Maybe that's okay. We don't really need that many shadows. Could be just a light kind of shadow vibe. Interesting. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how to feel about it at all. What do we think? I don't know what to think. Jackie did send a funny meme in the memes channel. We can see it on camera. Yeah, I don't know. In real life, it looks kind of strange for some reason. Make sure the markers don't bleed through. Don't worry. I have this. This is to protect my sheet. It makes sure that nothing can bleed through to my actual, like, original copy. Do not fear. We're all good on that front. Okay, now I'm thinking about, what if I tried, like, a... You know how Mongo only uses grayscale? What if we tried something like that on one of the other characters, just to see what it would look like? I don't know, though. That's not really our vibe. I feel like we make colorful stuff on the channel. So I feel like I kind of want my guys to be colored in. Maybe just have, like, a lot of white as well. Like, this is good, I think. Like, I don't even know if I want to color in anything else on him. Maybe just, like, the pink ears and the nose. But other than that, I think I just want to leave him that way. Like, I don't want to color the background or the, like, actual... What's the word? The background or the, like, robe he's wearing. You know what I mean? Or is that kind of silly? Colorful stuff until certain scenes so the grayscale stands out. That's not a bad idea. That's a pretty good idea. We can do that. Powder pink is not showing up. At all. Even a little bit. Holy, hold on. Well, it kind of shows. It's very, like, chill, though. You know what I mean? It's very, like... I don't know the word. Desaturated? Is that the right word? I don't know. By the way, why are we behind bars? What do you mean behind bars? Are you guys in jail? Does it need to dry first? I don't know. We're going to leave it for now. We're going to move on to the frog, I think. Mr. Toad. Now, I want him to be kind of a dark color, but not too dark. I like anise. That's a cool color. GY6. We're going to use that for the eyes. It's GY5, GY7, GY6. Okay. That's anise. We can use GY5 for the other parts of him. Or maybe GY4. We'll start with GY4. Oh, where has GY4 gone? Oh, where could it be? I genuinely don't know at all. There it is. It's literally right next to me. I found it. No fear. Okay. Essentially, by the way, the reason it takes so long to choose my colors is because, look, this is the This is the only way of seeing what colors there are, and there's like 120 of them all set up like this. They have different things on them. You know what I mean? Hold on. Ah, I dropped one. I don't know. They have different, like, things on them to make it... Oh, goodness. Yeah, I think you can see that. That's how they tag them. So it's kind of hard to find the right one sometimes. Yellow. The separation between the character panels makes them look like they're behind bars. Oh, it kind of does. I didn't even notice that. That's okay. They're not in jail. They're just in different panels. It's fine. They'll live. Yes, it's a yellowish color, but it's just for his eyes. His eyes are like a yellow color. Don't worry. We're trained professionally. We're not actually at all. I have no artistic professional training at all. My dad likes art. And he did art when he was in high school, but I didn't even take a high school art class, if we're being honest here. I took band instead. Band! I played the saxophone. I was pretty good, too, not to toot my own horn. But I knew how to play the saxophone pretty good, pretty good. Many people said, wow, that guy can really play the saxophone. And I was like, yeah, you're not wrong. I have been known to dabble. Okay, we got a little bit of green on this frog guy now. I don't want to drop this marker. A little bit of green on the frog. Got to do his bottom lip area. Boom. Okay. Frog. I think it's pretty good. He's collecting them like them Japanese monsters. Pokemon? I played the baritone for 1 year. That's pretty cool. The baritone's a cool instrument. I played the bari sax, which stands for baritone saxophone. So that's kind of similar if you think about it. In a way. Not in like a big way, but in a way, you know. I'm going to color in the frog's eye with black. Like that. Okay. Now, I don't know what to do with the water droplets that are sitting on him. Should we pick like a really light shade of blue, I guess? BG4. This may mess up the whole thing, but you know, we're here to test things. That's what we're doing. Then the light colors do not want to show up on this tracing paper at all. At all, dude. We're gonna need different blue. Maybe PB7 pastel blue. Where is it? I don't know. Where is it? Genuinely, what happened? What? I found PB9. Where is PB7 though? I can't find it. Hurdy-gurdy best instrument. I don't know. The hurdy-gurdy's interesting. I think it's a little too strange to be the best instrument, though. There's got to be better, right? Dude, I'm going to flip out. I cannot find it anywhere. PB7, please. Oh, okay, I found it. Took a while, but we got there. Oh, that's better. Yep, now it actually is blue at least. Boom. Okay, we got a little bit of blue on there. Now we need a gold color. We use sunflower, Y2. To do his little area here. His collar looking thing. And his circle on his chest. Like this. Boom. Alright, that's it for him. Now we go on to the mole. I don't really know what to do with the mole. Is this a metaphor for the workers escaping from a basement? No, it's not. I need a... What color should we pick for the mole? It needs to be like a brownish, but like not super brown, more like gray. Like a gray brown. Warm gray 3 might be good. Hold on. Let me find it. That's warm gray 4. That's cool gray 3. There's warm gray 3. Okay. We're gonna try this for the mole. Hopefully it looks okay. Otherwise, we're gonna be cooked. Because there's a lot of gray we're putting down here. Okay, I think it looks pretty good, actually. I like this color. It's a pretty good color. We're okay with it. Okay, and now our mole's pretty well colored. We just have to do his nose and his hands. Now we're gonna go pink, obviously, because that's what's supposed to be there. You're right. Wasn't the otter blue before? I'm not sure about this brown appearance now. He's not blue. He's a mole. He's not an otter. I mean, I need a pink. What color pink should we go with? R21 looks pretty good. R23, that's rose pink. Nope, I'm not doing that one. R22 is dark blush. Not doing that one. R21, please, where are you? R21. Wait, what pinks do we already have out? We already have a pink out. I just don't know which one. That's R20. So we need R21. Yeah, it's still in here somewhere. I just don't know where. Oh, there it is. Found it. R21, sequel to R1. I think that would be, brother, I think that would be the, like, 21st version, not the second. I may be colorblind. Yeah, no, he's gray, brother. He's gray. Okay. Okay, mole's done. Now I just gotta move on to Badger. Now Badger's gonna be pretty difficult because all his stuff is colored. Like, he has a bunch of different colors for his, like, outfit. Which is gonna be a little difficult, but we're gonna handle it, I think. We'll be okay. What's different about him is his skin is white, though. So it's almost like the opposite of everyone else, where their skin is colored and then their outfits are not. He's kind of the opposite. His skin is mostly white, other than these spots here, which are gray. We're just using the same warm gray that we used on Mole. I think it looks pretty good. In real life, these areas are black on Badgers, but I can't do that or else the eyes are going to get lost. So we're using gray instead. Okay, there's gray for that. Then we need Badger times 21, Badger times 12, mushroom. Hello, ooh, I actually don't know how to say your name. Regilisic. That was my best guess. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Welcome to chat. I've never seen you around before. Did you know NaOH can turn fat, including human tissue, into soap? That's kind of scary. Badger looks like he would win in Monopoly. That's the goal. He's supposed to be like a Monopoly kind of guy. And he wears a blue suit. PB1. PB1. Sky blue. Okay, he wears a blue suit with gold accents because he's supposed to be super fancy. He's like the fanciest guy around in town or whatever. So that's kind of what we're doing here, is making him super fancy looking. Okay, and we have blue suit. Colored in very quickly, obviously. Okay, blue suit. Gotta go. Have had fun. Later, Very Angry Duck. Thanks for stopping by. I have tea and cup noodles. Ooh, the late night snack of champions, question mark? May the rest of your day have good wins for y'all folks. You as well. You as well. Goodbye, chicken. See you in my KFC. Crazy way to end the talk between you two. We need another gold color. Closer to orange this time. Maybe we use quince, actually. Hold on. Quince, come here. Bang. Bang. What do we think of this? These are my characters. Hold on, let me put all my colors away real quick. I don't want anything to be full color. You know what I mean? I think part of the coolness of it is that, like, most of the stuff is still in, like, whites, and maybe I'll have, like, some grayscale like we talked about. But I want my characters to be very colorful as compared to the world around them, to kind of draw the eye in, and also to save a little bit of time with production time. Because I'm hoping to turn this into like a weekly comic or something. Not weekly, maybe like monthly or something. But you know what I mean? Hold on. I'm cleaning up my area a little bit so I can show you guys what this looks like. Okay. So, we're going to flip to a page that's totally white. Because the paper is obviously see-through, right? So it's really hard to see all my stuff when it's like this. So we're flipping to a fully white page to see what it's like. So this is what it looks like. Thoughts? I think it's pretty good. Having the white definitely makes it stand out. See, that's what I was thinking as well. I think maybe we need to do something with the background. I don't know what yet, but something. That or we finish coloring in everyone's outfit. Because there is a lot of white space. Pretty good. What the heck does dithering mean? R1 friends, okay. We do pixel art here on the channel, hence our name, GoatBlob Pixel. Dithering is a form of pixel art where you, like, put a pixel every other spot. And it makes this really interesting shading pattern that looks like a chessboard, but it takes forever, and Jackie Placid loves asking me to do it, because he knows it makes me throw up every time I have to do it. I think shading on the other characters, I totally forgot about that. That's actually a good call. Totally forgot shading was a thing. Hold on, let me find colors that would be good to shade with. We could do, like... It's weird, because that's the only color that looks like that, really, for Toad. We're gonna try to layer it with the same color and maybe make it darker that way. Hold on. Oh, I dropped my markers everywhere. That sucks. I'll pick them up in a minute. One sec. Okay. What does this look like if I just layer it again? Okay, I'm gonna let that dry for a second. In the meantime, I gotta pick up my markers because I just dropped them literally everywhere. It was very annoying. Hold on. How's that look? I guess you can't really tell on your end. Hold on. Is that better? Can you see better now? No, you still can't really see super well. But you see I shaded this side over here. Man, he's been gone a long time. I literally didn't move. I was still in my seat. You could see me. You could still see me. Oh my goodness. I can't see Mole's eyes. Yeah, they're just tiny little dots. It's supposed to be really hard to see them. It's part of his character design. He's actually probably my favorite. I like Mole best. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of really didn't like Weasel when he was being mean to Badger. He wasn't really being mean, he was just being stern, you know what I mean? But like, I was like, dang, he could be nice. And I know I could just write him as being nice, but I feel like that's not who his character is. His character isn't like nicey nice. His character is like the leader of the group, so he feels responsibility to like keep the group strong and able or whatever. If that makes sense. Okay. So I'm just doing a little bit of shading now, is essentially what's going on. I don't know how well it's actually working, but you know, we're doing our best to try and shade a little bit here at least. Okay, they're shaded in a little. Is that a little better? We fans of the shading? Okay. Real eyes, mole eyes, no eyes. Okay. They all can't be nice, so it works. Okay, so do you know how you said the goblins are normally nice? Yes. Yes, Fire King. Is that a Pod, Todd, and Boss mention? No, actually, Fire King. It's not a Pod, Todd, and Boss mention. But there may be references later in the series to potential other characters that we've met before. Shading added a lot. Are we fans of the shading? Are we big fans? I feel like the frog... I guess the frog is kind of shaded. You just can't see it very well on the screen. Boom. There's the frog shaded in a little better. Yeah, yes, yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, well, friends. I think this is usable, actually. Should we just stick with this style? We were kind of just practicing, but I think it kind of worked out. I think it looks pretty good. I had another idea for how to... Shading, yes, but only on close-up panels. That's probably a good idea. Okay, so I had... For the rest of stream, I had another idea. We have something else to do today. Not just this. I'm glad we got this work done, like this amount, but we do have other things to focus on as well. So we need a transition. One moment. I have to move all my stuff around and clear off my desk a little here. Because we are going to transition to... Hold on, what's the big camera? Is it this one or this one? One sec. I'm waiting for my stream to catch up so I can see what's going on. Okay, we're gonna go here. Okay, so what we need to do now is... Now remember we're competing in that game jam. Remember that. Well, part of competing in the game jam includes rating other people's games. So what we need to do is do that. Now, it is proper game jam etiquette that if someone plays your game, you go play theirs. It's kind of just, you know, about being polite and kind or whatever. So we're going to do that. We have a couple of people that already rated our game. So we need to go ahead and rate theirs to be good and upstanding members of the Game Jam community. For those who have never competed in a Game Jam and one day hope to, this is a rule you should probably follow. It's not a real, like a rule, but it is something that's like, you know, if you're kind and good and kind-hearted and nice and also kind, then this is something you should probably do. Just to, you know, balance out the fun you had with making your game with appreciating other people's. So we're transitioning to that now. I'm putting my art supplies away because it's time to play some games. Now, I can't guarantee they will all be fire, but I can guarantee that some will be. So that's what we're hoping for. Okay, my camera is powered off. And I need to plug my mouse in. Okay. Hold on, putting my headphones on in case one of the games might have audio. It's been 24 years since we last saw Goat. I took like 4 seconds, man. They'll all be what? I don't know. I honestly don't remember what I was saying. I was just speaking to fill the silence. Okay, hold on. I'm pulling up the itch page so we can see what everyone has created and what we have to look through today. So, GDKO. Submissions. Okay. Hold on. Can you guys see what I can see now? Yes. Okay. So, this is the game jam. Hold on, let me turn off the music. This is the game jam. These are all the submissions we had for the game jam. So we need to look through and rate some of them, but the ones we need to rate are the ones who already went through and rated us. Okay. There are 6 new posts in the game jam comments, so let's start here. Okay. Let's read through some of these comments. So the top comment right now, submitted 3 hours ago. The intro was so amazing. The voice acting, making the sound effects is superb, lol. Also, the idea of having the customizations change how you see the world is very cool. Overall, a very charming game, one of my favorites I've seen. Okay, so obviously, very kind of Karina. Let's go check out their game. It's a download. Now, okay, some of these are downloads, so I can't play them on stream. I'll have to play them off stream. But most of them you can play in the browser. So we'll come back to this one later. Well, I guess we'll start with this one. So Shaggy just said that was interesting. Period. I don't know if that means they liked it or didn't like it, but you know we're gonna go ahead and try theirs. Okay. Early prototype of a card-based roguelite with visual novel elements. You play as Takashi, a lonely Japanese high school with 0 friends. Card battles represent attempts to connect with people emotionally. Ooh, okay. Wait, hold on. I just realized I can't see chat. One sec. I was sitting here and I was like, I'm missing something. Like I feel like I'm forgetting about something. The thing I was forgetting was the fact that I have to look at chat and see what you guys are saying. One second. Hold on, hold on. Okay, I can see chat again. Okay, here we go. Boom. We are so back. How long has he been gone for? I'm here. I'm here right now. Don't say 3 years. I'm sitting here in front of you. Okay, I don't know where to put my tablet. This is awkward. Hold on. Let's move this back. Let's put my tablet over here so I can see. Okay, there we go. Now I can see. You're finally back. I've been back. I've been back. Okay. All right, so let's run the game and see what it's like. Maiden Godot. Okay, okay. Interesting. Hearts and cards. Okay. Hover over a trait to see its description. Ooh. Night Owl. Start each battle with 5+ block. Nights are your comfort zone. Subtle Otaku grants card connection. Plus 15 interest if over 50 else 20+ interest. I don't know what that means, but okay. Over polite grants card approach. Plus 6 interest, plus 6 block. I am a night owl, so I'm going to pick night owl. I also been reading a lot, so I'm going to pick bookworm. Hidden face. Plus 2 bonus turns. Your enemy starts with minus 50 interest. Monologuer. Draw 1 extra card at battle start. Or hardcore gamer. I'd like to consider myself a gamer. So I'm picking that one. Oh, we get another one. Okay, we get one more. Perfectionist. Minus 10 HP at battle start, but all composure cards gain plus 1 block. Grants card approach. Plus 6 interest. I think I'm a polite guy. I'll just do this one. I think it's like Slay the Spire. Okay, I guess we're about to find out. Second year of high school. Wait, I should voice act this. Hold on. Second year of high school, and I still haven't made a single friend. I watch everyone else laughing together, going to karaoke, talking about their crushes, while I eat lunch alone every day. Maybe I'm just not meant to connect with people. Too dull, too awkward, too nothing. Gods of the shrine, if you're real, please help me. I just want someone to see me. He closes his eyes and begins to pray. Oh, goodness. Guys, is this a dating sim? I'm scared. That's... Okay, never mind. That's apparently my character's sister. I need to go to jail. Brother, are you still getting ready? Takashi, what's it to you anyway? Oh, it is like Slay the Spire. Ooh, GoatBlob life story. Don't say GoatBlob life story. I have many friends. Many friends and people who are friendly with me, and we're all friends together. Okay, hold on. How do we play? Plus 8 interest. Ignore block. Okay, so we're doing battle. Can I just keep playing? No. Okay. Oh, this is my energy right here. Okay, I get it. Okay. Plus 6 interest, plus 6 block, plus 7 interest. Okay, so it's kind of like a Slay the Spire kind of vibe. I vibe with this. This is pretty neat. This is pretty neat. Where are they? Person standing. I'm kidding. We are friends. Fire King, it's too late. You've hurt my feelings. What's the word? Irreplaceably? I don't know. So when does the battle end? Because her HP is going up whenever I increase interest. Okay, I guess I'm just going to block 3 times. Interests? Guys, I'm not going to lie. I don't know what's going on. It says 3 turns left. Are we not friends yet? Are we not doing a good job? What's happening here? She's up to 97 interest. Surely that's enough. She's at 99 interest. We just maxed it out. That's not... We just now got to the lowest point of interest? You're still sitting here. Do you realize I'm the only one that talks to you? Maybe try watching your mouth for once? Sorry, I know I'm hard to deal with. Good that you understand. Can we talk normally? To be continued. Okay, pretty cool. Pretty cool. So let's rate it. Let's rate this bad boy. Okay. How customizable was the character? Pretty customizable. We got to customize quite a bit. How unique were the customizations? They're pretty unique as well. Do you find it easy to customize the character? I mean, yeah, I wish I had to click buttons. Let's actually go down to 3 for this. How satisfying was to customize the character? I'm not gonna lie, I did not feel any differences, so I'm gonna say 1 star there. Would you like to see this character develop further? I would like to see the character develop further, though. Let's go 5. Okay. Let's say, hold on. Oh my goodness. I can't type. I can't type, my tablet's in the way. Okay, we're good now. Very cool demo. Had a lot of fun playing the first battle. Interested to see how the story develops. Exclamation point. Post comment. Boom. Why does it say leave? What does it mean leave? Cancel. Post comment. I guess leave. What's that mean? Oh, it posted twice. Now I look like an idiot. What the heck? Irreparently. Dang, sister called you out. That was it. I mean, it is... Okay, yeah, I should preface that. This is only one part of the game jam. So it's... What's the word? It's like in the early stages. So it's only like the first part. The games will be developed further later on. So don't... There'll be more to it. There'll be more to it. Okay, back to submissions. What's the next one we should do? Oh wait, no, we have to, I keep forgetting. We have our own to do. We have our own list to get through. Okay, what's the next one? Cool opening scene. It was really smart to use the glass shard as reflection. Okay, let's check out Cell. Boom. Here we go. Okay, hold on. Is this like Spore? Dude! They made Spore! Oh, that's cool. Fire King said delete one of the comments. I will have to go back and do that. It's a little too embarrassing that currently I have 2 of them. This is cool though. This is Spore. Hold on, how many eyes can we give ourselves? I'm making a spider. Hold on. 8 eyes. Are these legs? Oh, they look like legs. Yes! I'm ready. What's this do? Oh! It changes the color. That's cool. This is cool, dude. And you can rotate it. Wait, maybe you can't rotate it. That's okay, though. Can we start? What do we do? What are the controls? Oh, I'm moving. Yes! Now we're talking, dude. This is fire. Come here. I want to eat ya. Ow. Level 2. Guys, this is heat. Now we're talking. Spider blob. Yeah, for real. Where's... Oh, I got eaten. Oh, no, I just got stuck. Never mind. Okay. Let's keep eating, guys. Oh, yes. School of fish. Come here. No, they're scattering. Don't scatter. Come here. Come here. Why are you so fast? Come here. I should have got fins, guys. I should have got fins. I didn't think we'd be in water. Come here. Oh, my goodness. They're getting away. I can't turn as sharply as... Oh, got one. Now we're talking. Oh, my goodness. Why are the fish so hard to capture? Come here, fish! Yes, now we're talking. Oh, come on! Come here! Oh my goodness, it's so hard to capture the fish. I promise I'm not bad at the game, it's just hard to capture them. You are now a Spider-Man variant. I am. Oh, goodness, I almost got stabbed! This is fire. Oh, I got inked. How big can I get? I wonder what the end game of this is. Come here! I need, like, boost or something. Ah, come here! I cannot eat them. They're too quick. They're too quick and fast. I need the stuff that doesn't move. Oh, I'm level 8 now. Maybe I can eat them. Okay. We're close to level 9 now. Oh, I missed all of them. Gotta get bigger. I know. I need to get bigger so I can get faster. Okay, there's level 9. I need to get to level 10, maybe. Then I'll have enough speed to eat them. Got one. Got one. Can I eat this guy? Oh, I can. Now we're talking. Now I'm fast. Now I'm faster than them. I need to get them in the groups. The groups, it's hard for them to get away from me. Ah. Okay, this is fun, but I don't know how long it is. So I'm stopping myself now. Oh, but it goes full screen. Okay, no, I can't do this. I can't do this. I gotta clock out. I gotta clock out. Okay. Okay, so there's no end. It doesn't say there's an ending. That's fire though. Let's rate it. Okay, very customizable. How unique was the customization? Very unique. Yes, it was easy to customize. It was amazingly satisfying. I would like to see this developed further. That was amazing. Genuinely amazing submission. So cool. Like Spore, but even better. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, there we go. Mine posted right there. Okay. Okay, so now we gotta keep moving. We gotta keep moving. There's a lot to get through. There's like 6 or 7 to get through. That's not a joke. There is genuinely that many. Okay. Next, we have... Wow, the most amazing intro I've seen in a while. Good job. I loved it. The character customization is perfect. Plus, good writing to the voice acting. I would appreciate it if you check mine out. We got you. We're checking it out now. Oh, this is going to be scary. Guys, this is going to be a horror one, I think. This might be scary. If you're scared, close your eyes. Whew, here we go. Here we go. Okay. A reverse dungeon crawler horror management game. Backstory must read. You've been gaming in your mom's basement for so long that your body starts to decay. But still, you have to get up those stairs from time to time to get your DoorDash or empty your blank bucket or sleep, which wastes time that you could have spent gaming. So you order a Necronomicon from eBay for learning the secrets of the undead who do not need any sustenance from the earth to function, which would allow you to game 100% of the time. The Necronomicon arrived. At first, everything was fine, but slowly you begin to lose your mind, and the Necronomicon takes full control. What? What does that mean? This guy said, please rate 5 stars to turn the darkness into light. Rate and get 4 free starting limbs in your runs. That you can't bribe. Bribing is cheating. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Let's check it out. This is like a crazy game. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Click to awaken. The Necronomicon has consumed your mind. You are no longer human, but something more. In the graft, you will create horrific vessels from flesh and bone to defend your basement from intruders. Let us guide you through the shadows. Begin your descent. Click Establish Basement to begin a new run. You'll start with a single room and enough parts to create your first vessel. This is your basement map. Rooms house your vessels, and enemies will crawl through connected rooms during a crawl. Okay, I gotta turn this. I gotta turn down the ambiance or whatever because the static is too much. Oh, it went away. Nope, it's back. We're back again. We're back again. Hold on. I need to... How do I do this? Okay, there we go. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. It's a little grating on the ears, I think. There we go. Okay. This is your basement map. Rooms house your vessels, and enemies will crawl through connected rooms during a crawl. The rightmost room is the entrance where enemies appear. Hover over the rooms to reveal the edit button, then click edit to enter the vessel editor, and you'll create your horrific defender. This is your basement map. Rooms house your vessels, and enemies will crawl through. Yes, I already did this. I clicked back by accident. Where do I go now? Oh, I clicked this. No, I don't. Edit, maybe? Okay, there we go. Edit. The vessel editor. Here you craft your abominations. Let's build a vessel together step by step. On the left are the parts you can drag onto the body. The stats panel shows your resources, limbs, use, and souls. Each part, earn parts by defeating enemies. Souls are earned when multiple enemy groups spawn. More rooms means more groups and more souls. Okay. Some helpful tools at the bottom screen. Undo, redo, mirror, and discard. Okay. Attach a leg. Ooh. Ooh. Attach an arm. Attach a spike. Okay. Stack another spike. Weapons can stack for more damage. Drag another blade and attach directly to the tip of your first blade. Ooh, save your creation. Begin the crawl. Your vessel's ready. Click start crawl. Okay, here we go. Lil bro? No! Enemies have reached your vessel. Combat is turn-based and timed. The turn order at the bottom shows who acts next. Your vessel's turn appears with a body icon. On your turn, click an enemy to attack them. You have 3 seconds to choose a target, or your turn is skipped. Each arm attacks once per combat cycle. I missed. Okay, then they hit me. Oh, I got him! Woo! Light work for a guy like me. I guess we'll take that. This game is kind of crazy for a game jam game. That's your Halloween costume now. Oh, I missed a whole bunch of messages. Hold on. Gotta go now. We'll try to return. Thanks for stopping by, Jackie. If I close my eyes, I can't see. That looks cool. GoatBlob. Collect the spoils. Victory. Defeated enemies drop limbs you can use to upgrade your vessel or build new rooms. You can also gain souls from each battle. Hi, bro. How's it going, Start? What are you up to? We're playing through a scary game, apparently. Which we did not really expect, but that's just how it works, I guess. Expand your domain. Drag a new room from the bottom panel onto the map. More rooms means more vessels defend your next basement. Okay. The darkness awaits. Okay, here we go. I can't seem to add a room. I can't seem to add a room. Hold on, let's edit our guy. Let's give him more arms, I guess. And let's give him a serrated spike. Oh, I don't have one. Okay, I guess I don't have any. I guess I don't have any more spikes. All right. Begin crawl. Let's battle again. Here we go. Dude, I won the 6-7 steal in a brain rot. I don't know what that means, man. Okay, so now we just click to attack. Okay, we're pretty terrible at this. I'm not gonna lie. We're getting kind of stomped out. Okay, I got one of them. I've missed like 47 hits in a row. Okay, finally. Okay, we did it again? Isn't that a Roblox game? Oh, okay. I don't know very much about Roblox, to be totally honest. Okay, I can't add any rooms. I don't know exactly what's going on. I'm not gonna lie. It seems very in-depth, but I don't really know exactly what's happening here. It is cool though. Let's go ahead and rate it. I don't really know how to save in main menu. Sure. Quit. Close tab manually. I can't seem to. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, perfect. Let's rate it. Okay, I gotta say, it's like a full game. It's crazy. The game is very customizable. The customizations were pretty unique. Did you find it easy to customize the character? It was a little confusing, but generally, yeah. How satisfying? It's pretty satisfying. Would you like to see this character develop further? Yes. This is like a full game. I am very impressed with how much work was done in such a short time. Well done! Exclamation point. Post comment. Leave. Okay, perfect. Yeah, it was really cool. I really like that one. All right, now we only have a few people left to get through. Oh, only one actually, because this is Fire King. Let's read what Fire King says. The visuals changing with the character select is honestly amazing. I simultaneously do and don't want more games to have that. As for the gameplay, I may have to wait till the creator puts out a tutorial. I'm a bit too dumb to figure out the rules. Hi stream, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you, Fire King. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. You need to spend limbs to add a room, I think. Oh, that would make sense, Pangy. I'm not going to lie. I was kind of stuck there not knowing. Oh, that's why I said plus 10 or 10 limbs or whatever. That would make sense. I'm like those game journalists that don't know how to play video games, and they talk about video games like they do know how to play them, but they don't, and it's really embarrassing. Anyways, on to the next game. Having the injured eye option mess with the visuals on the screen was a nice touch. Okay, now it's time to play Boop, I guess. Let's play Boop. Adjust the character stats, chunk, blink, and yeet. Collect all coins in as few boops as possible. Okay, let's check it out. Okay. Oh. 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 Ooh, okay, I see how it works. How do I make... Oh, no. Oh, okay, I do it this way. Okay. Yes, now we're talking. Ugh. Okay, this is gonna be difficult. We don't need bonk, we only need yeet, or, yeah, we only need yeet and chonk, I think. Yes, this is definitely interesting. Okay, then we go up. Boop. Okay. So that was like 10, right? Yes, this is definitely an interesting one. I think being balanced is the best way to play. Oh, maybe not actually. Okay. Oh, what's interesting is you can switch it every shot. Like if I wanted to, I could. That one was like at these stats, but now I could switch it to be like this for the next stat. I mean, obviously that wasn't the best example, but definitely interesting. There's definitely some potential here. I want to see it developed further, because right now I'm kind of just collecting coins. It could be cool if it was like a puzzle game. You know what I mean? Like if it was a puzzle game and you had to like, sometimes you would need a lot of like really big hits, and sometimes you'd need like just really small taps. Anyways, let's read it. I feel like there's not a lot to, not a lot, like a ton to unpack there, but you know, it is definitely an interesting idea. Let's go ahead and read it. I'm also starving to death, so I'm eating these. Check it out. I know what you're thinking. Chocolate-covered pretzel. That's yummy, but it's even better. These bad boys are mint. They're mint chocolate-covered pretzels. Even better. The options you can choose from are funny. Yes. I thought it was funny that they made it chunk, boink, and yeet. Okay. About medium customizable. But the customizations were unique. Actually, I was gonna give it 5 stars for easy to customize, but I couldn't figure it out at first. But I might just be dumb, so I'm gonna give it 4 stars. How satisfying? Pretty satisfying. And I would like to see it created or made stronger. Was a very fun concept. Would love to see the idea as a puzzle platformer or something. Can't wait to see what you make in the next round. Exclamation point. Post comment. Boom. Sounds nice. These things are amazing. I eat them until I'm sick like every night. Not like sick, but like a little sick. You should play the crab game. Okay, let's find the crab game. This one? Crazy Crabio Customizer. Let's go. Let's check this one out. Clicking controls can change Crabio customization. Okay. Let's check it out. Long load time. Okay, here we go. Brow, eyes, right claw, left claw, body, mouth, legs, shade. Okay. Sorry, I dropped part of my pretzel. Is this sponsored by Girl Scouts? I was in the Boy Scouts for a bit. It is. We got sponsored. We didn't actually get sponsored. Girl Scouts! Send me a bag of these once a month. I'll shout you out as much as you want, brother. Okay. This one is fire. I want the little baby claw. Yes, now we're talking. Yo, evil crab. We got colors to choose from too. Oh, now this is it. This is my crab. Barking said crab rave. If you click fast enough, maybe. Yeah. Hold on. How fast can I click? Now we have a dance party going on. If you're epileptic, I'm really sorry. This one's cool. I like this one. I'm gonna rate this one now. That was a good one. There wasn't much going on, but it was cool. You haven't voted on this crab yet. What on earth? Okay. Let's actually cut down to 3 stars here. Because there wasn't actually really a game, but it did have a really cool character customizer. Let's go 5, then 3, then 4, 3. I would like to see it develop further, though. What are your pronouns so I can refer to you in the videos? Crab. Big fan of crab. I changed the color. Color many times. Mini crab. Very nice. Boom. Big fan of crab. I go by crab blob pronouns. Okay, Fire King. Alright, what do we got next? We got time for like one more. Hero Forge. Forge a hero. Roll stats. Loot treasure packs. Equip gear. Face a quick number of challenges. Sure, let's do that. Here we go. Hold R for a reset. Tap space to roll your stats. Okay. Ooh. Here we go. Boom. We're oh. Oh! That's kind of weird. I don't know if I like that or hate that. Alright, let's go. Leaderboard. Oh no. What is that score? That's insane. Okay. Let's play. Okay. Ooh, we got a whole bunch of... Oh, wait. Can we be blue? Is there blue? Where's blue? No blue? What? Let's be yellow. That's fine. Are there blue eyes? Ooh, we can make us look the wrong way. That's funny. Let's do that. Ooh, we get a little hat. Nah, that's me. That's me right there. Okay, here we go. Ooh. It's like we're opening packs. This is cool. I'm picking the gold ones because they're lit up gold. I got no idea what's happening here. I'm not going to lie. All right, let's roll. Okay. We have time 3 to intelligence, strength, and constitution. So I think our constitution should be way up here. What's our strength? Times 3 for strength, times 3 for intelligence. Okay. How do I Okay, I can re-roll. I can re-roll. Maybe like this? Let's go. Let's just play like this. I don't know. Okay. I think I'm not very good at this. I'm not gonna lie. You had an 8? Where was the 8? These are 6s. Okay, how do you get to the billion or whatever? That's insane. Oh, I need to rearrange these. I need to rearrange these, I think. Don't I? I think so. Okay! I figured it out. Wait, this is the entire game. I think so. I figured it out, though, guys. This guy cheating. He's a cheater. That's how he got that many. It's not because I'm bad. That guy is just cheating really hard. It is making me look bad. That's the issue here. Okay? I am the greatest player of all time. If you have exactly 3 even and 3 odd dice, all dice times 8. What on earth is happening? Okay, guys. There is levels to this. Welcome back, Jackie Placid. You've just witnessed us get absolutely mogged by this guy named Benim. Kinda crazy. Alright, let's rate this one. How customizable was the character? Technically, the whole thing was character customization. So, 5. How unique were the customizations? It was just basic D&D, so we're going to go 3. Did you find it easy to customize the character? I didn't really understand it. We're going to give it 3. How satisfying? 5 and 5, though. This is my favorite one, I think. Favorite game so far. Really great work. The leaderboard function was a great touch. Post comment. Boom! Hooray! Alright, fellas. Well, it's 1:58 and I need to drive home today before it starts snowing. So, that's going to be it for me. But I want to thank you all for hanging out. We got some interesting work done today. We got some work on the comic done. We got to look through some Game Jam games. So a little bit of fun, a little bit of work. I just want you all to know I appreciate you all hanging out. I have been Tablin. I have been Talon, also known as GoatBlob. Make sure you do something creative today. Whether it is maybe create a flower crown, or do some like pixel art, or even some coloring. Whatever you do, make sure you love it. Your side quest for today is... your side quest for today, Compliments of Aaron Gray, is to revisit an old project and see if you can do some work on it, you know. Look at some old projects, or if you don't have any old projects, start a new one. You know, just start a project or look at an old project. Anyways, I've been Talon, also known as GoatBlob. Thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys. Hold on. I gotta find the right. Where's the thing? Is it this one? Yes. Bye, guys.